Welcome everyone to our first home walks exercise session here in my garden. Hopefully you have managed to get outside as well. Now the idea is for us to exercise on a regular basis together if we can. We might not be in person, but we can certainly do it by using videos and streaming. So we're going to get as much to you as we possibly can over the next few weeks. Remember, when you exercise, you want to exercise at your own level. So even if I'm giving you certain exercises to do and they don't feel comfortable, please don't do them. We'll find an alternative. We'll give you alternatives as we go along. So always choose your best version. Make sure you've got something to drink. Today, you need something solid. So a chair or a table, nothing that's going to wobble too much. Poles are going to be an optional thing that you can use for balance if you want them. So I'll use them sometimes and not other times. Okay, shall we get warmed up? First of all, nice wide base, tummies in, shoulders back and down, and let's just take it into a gentle squat. Now the range of movement is entirely up to you. You can do them shallow or you can do them slightly deeper. Make sure that your knees stay in line with the ankles, your chest is just tilting forward very gently, and your tummy's in nice and tight. If you want to use your poles for support, then please do. Keep going, I'll grab some poles. Here we go. So if you want them, make sure they're nice and wide, just taking it through. Now if you can, take it a little bit deeper. Let's get a bit stronger with that movement. That's lovely. I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a helicopter going over now. We're going to have helicopters, we're going to have dogs wandering across, but who cares? This is home life, this is home walks, it doesn't matter. All you're going to do now is have your poles in front of you, or again, you can do it without. You're going to squat down, but this time you're going to rotate round to one side, take it down, and then rotate to the other side. So we're just loosening up the spine. If you want to take it deeper, you can. Keep it controlled. Okay, we're going to make a change to that one as well. So this time we're going to take it down. We're going to take the arms up and then rotate. It's down, then up, then rotate. Keeping those hips nice and still as you do the rotations. This is the last one. Excellent, you've got it. Okay, put your poles down and you're just going to gently march on the spot. Start to punch the arms a little bit. Again, if you haven't got poles, it's not a problem. Works just as well without. Let's start to raise the knee a little bit higher now, a bit slower. Putting a bit of a bounce in it possibly. Starting to get the heart rate up as well. That's good. And then if you want, you take it across. Keep going. If you're doing this without poles, you can actually literally just touch alternate knee. See, that works. Everything is good. Few more, and that will do us. Roll your shoulders now, maybe again with an extra squat. Keep it going, and then take the shoulders the opposite direction, loosening them off. That's good. Maybe even start to circle the arms back, and then again in the opposite direction. Are you feeling a little bit warmer and a little bit looser? Even if you only feel like doing the mobility exercises, that will do you good. The main workout. So we need something solid that you can do some tricep dips on. Your poles are optional, but that's all you need, apart from your water and a good attitude to work hard. Now we're going to do 3 rotations of 8 exercises. Each one we're going to do for 30 seconds. We're going to work on the legs, we're going to work on the upper body, we're going to do some cardiovascular, and we'll do an exercise that incorporates some balance. If you need to stop at any time, please do. If I ask you to do anything you don't feel comfortable with, then that's fine. I'll give you easier and harder versions as we go along. Once the clock has started, it's 30 seconds from one exercise to the next, but obviously you can actually stop the recording at any time, so you can take a bit of a breather if you want to. Are you ready? Let's have some fun. Let's go. I'm just going over to my trusty timer. Our first exercise is a lunge. Right, the lunge is on, the timer is on. So you're just taking one leg out and just lunging through, keeping the upper body nice and tall, keeping the knee above the ankle. I'm going to go back a little bit further. That's a better angle. Hopefully you can still hear me. Chest up. If you don't like forward lunges, change it to backwards. Just as good. Keep the knee above the ankle. Keep it going. Stopping. Okay, our next exercise is a tricep dip. Straight in. So, take the body away from the chair, but don't be too far away. Bending and straightening from the elbow, keeping the torso nice and tall. Chest up. Excellent. If you need to sit down between each one, then that's also fine. Okay, our very next exercise, we've got a bit of cardiovascular now. You've got half stars. If you don't feel that this is working you hard enough, take it into a full star. Keep going. You can do the half stars with the poles. You can do the full jacks with the poles. Keep it going. Decide which version you want. For 2, for 1. That's good. Our next exercise, you'll need something to lean on, whether it be the back of the chair or your poles. Tummy's in nice and tight, just raise. Alternate leg behind, keeping the torso nice and straight. Now if you can raise the arms, or maybe one at a time. Really control it, work on your balance. Excellent. Our next exercise, we're back to the legs. We're back to our squats now. So rather than a lunge, a squat. Taking the bottom back, abs in nice and tight, chest up, take it through without locking out the knees. If you want to work harder, put a bit of a jump in it. You decide. All is good. Keep it going. For the last 3 seconds. Our next exercise, we're working the abdominals. Sitting again back into your chair. You're going to start to raise either one leg up, curl the spine through and hold it here, or if you can, start to raise both legs at once. Now you're curling as if you've got bad posture, not sitting up straight, working those abdominal muscles. Nearly there. Marching, nice and strong, or jogging on the spot. 30 seconds, not long. Remember, it can be a march. You don't have to jog, but I want you to try to get your heart rate up as much as you can. Hopefully you're feeling really good now, feeling warm. Getting yourself going. Okay, our next exercise. Again, you might want the poles, either 1 or 2 for support. You're going to take the leg out to the side, nice and gently. If you can, take the arms up at the same time, then that's good. Working on your balance. Doing very well. Did you know that if you smile, exercise is easier? It's a scientific fact I made up. Change to the other side, exactly the same thing. Just lifting and lowering the leg, taking it through. You can't see my feet, I'm sorry. You can either put your foot down or you can keep it up in the air. And again, if you want to start to raise and lower the opposite arm, you can. This is exercise number 8. You know what you're doing now. We've got another 2 rotations of that. So if you need to take a break now, please do, and then start again in a minute. Otherwise, let's get on with our lunges. Knee above ankle, chest up, abs in tight. Deep and strong. Remember, if you don't like forward lunges, take them back. Some people don't like that forward movement. Feels nicer on the knees when you take it backwards. Dips, tricep dips. Here we go. Nice firm base. Take it down and up. Try to get as much weight on the arms as you can. And keep the spine close to your bench or your chair, whatever it is that you're actually using. Good. Not looking at the elbows at the top. Half stars or full. So remember, you can use the poles with this one. You can mix it up if you like. If you're doing full stars, make sure your heels are going down into the floor. Or keep it here, which is fine. My heart rate's up. I hope yours is too. Glutes, squeezing the bottom. I'm going to use one pole this time. Just taking the leg up and then lower, lift and lower. We're doing alternates here. Really squeeze your butt at the top and then nice and gently down. Take care that you don't take it up. Flinging it is all controlled. Here we go. Lovely, well done. We've now got our squat. Now if you don't like regular squats, you could use your chair again. Because what you can do is sit down and stand up. So if you don't want to do squats, remember, this is always a good option. If you repeat this workout again, you're going to know all of the options and the ones that you like. Okay, after the squats, we had our abdominal exercise. So we're back on the chair again. And here we go. Lift up and lower. Lift up and lower. One at a time if you wish. Curling through the spine. Feels like summer out here. It's lovely. The sun is shining. Alright, after the abs, we had our running on the spot or a really strong march. Again, if you want to be using your poles, that's fine. Get that heart rate up. Get it pumping. Get yourself moving. You feel so good afterwards. Nearly there. Nearly done. Side leg lift. Lift up and lower. Up and lower. With or without raising the poles. Keep the leg to the side. So you're not swinging it forward, you're not swinging it back. It's nicely controlled. Nearly done. Change sides. There goes the ding ding. I'm sure you're getting used to that now. Remember, you can stop this at any time, especially after this exercise because it's the last one of our 8. And then we've got one more round if you want it. If not, you can stop here. Just fast forward for the cool down. So here we go, last and final round. Let's start with our lunges. Forwards or backwards. Make this your best set. It's the last set you're going to do. Make it strong. Use your arms as well if you want to. Remember, anything that works for you is good. As long as you feel that you're working. Dips, last set, here we go. Down and up. Not looking at the elbows, weight on the arms. You know it now, don't you? You know what you're doing. Hopefully you feel like you've done something today, that you feel looser. You get that nice feeling after you've exercised. A couple more. Here we go. Here's your half stars or your full jacks. I'm going to get rid of this now, don't need it. With or without equipment, just get that heart rate up, get it going, get yourself moving. Use your poles to balance if you want to. All is good. Take the pole above your head on the full jacks. Heels down. Okay, your glute reach. Whoops. Pole's gone for a trip. So, I'm going to bring in the arm now. Just to turn it up and down with or without your pole. So I'm showing you both. Obviously, if you're using your poles, you can have a pole in each hand. I'm trying to multitask. Okay, from here, we're into our squats. Or remember, you can just sit down and stand up using your chair. If you're squatting, go to a range of movement that suits you. Just make sure you can feel it in the thighs. This is good for the fronts of the legs. It's excellent for your backside and your hamstrings. So it's an all-round exercise, bargain bucket exercise. From the squat, we go back into the abdominals. So back to your chair, one or two legs, take it up and down. Remember, you can put your foot down in between. Make sure you curl through the spine. Nearly there, nearly done. Hopefully you feel like you've worked out. March or jog. Get those knees up a bit more now, or get a bit more speed into your march. Really pump yourself through. Or mix it up. A few jogs, a few marches, a few jogs, a few marches. You can make this suit you, make it work for you. That's the important thing. Okay, from here, we've got our side leg balance. Remember, we do one at a time of these ones. Out to the sides and then slowly back with control. Raising the arm if you want to. Even raising both arms. What was it called? Harry Worth's. It's showing my age, isn't it? Here we go. Up and down. Whatever version you want to do. Controlled. And then the other side, same thing. Let's go up and down, with or without the balance, with or without the extra arm coming up and down. Let's enjoy the movement. Enjoy the control of the movement. You just start to feel it in the side here. Pull your tummies in. Wow, this is the last exercise, everyone. Well done. Good workout. Now you can join me for the stretch. Okay, now let's just stretch together. So we'll start off with the legs. I'm going to use the poles for support, but you don't need to. Take your poles in front, stand up nice and tall, and then as the leg goes back, allow the body to lean forward. Press the heel down at the back so my heel is in the floor and everything is facing one direction. Tummy in nice and tight and just holding it there. Now you should be able to feel the stretch in the calf, in the chunky part on the bottom of your leg. Hold it nice and still for about 30 seconds tops. The shortest amount of time, 15 seconds. And then we do exactly the same thing on the other side. So get yourself nice and secure. Use your poles for support if you want to. Hold it there. All right, from here, all we're going to do is the hamstring. This is the muscle that goes along the back of the leg. If we are doing a lot of sitting, which most of us will be doing over the next few weeks, then we need to make sure that we stretch this out. So to start off with, I'm going to come away a little bit. Bend both knees, then kick one leg away. Keep the knees in line and then push your bottom up and back behind you. So you're now feeling the stretch along the back here. My spine is relatively straight, and ideally I should be looking forward, but obviously I want to talk to you. So you can keep your head forward. Hold it there nice and still. And then we do exactly the same thing on the other side. So we bend both knees, we kick one leg away, and then we push our bottoms back behind us and hold that stretch. Excellent. Shouldn't hurt, but you should certainly feel something going on behind the knee. It's important to get the leg nice and straight on that one. Excellent. Our number 4 stretch. So we're going to we're going to stretch our back sides out. Now you may want to do this with the foot on the floor. So I'm going to take one foot, place it on the floor, just cross my knees over, sit myself down. I'm just curtsying into a curtsy. If you don't feel a stretch in your backside doing that, then cross the leg over and hold it here. So you've either got the leg up, raised, or down. That's fine, either way. Same thing on the other side. So curtsy to the Queen, push your butt back, feel that stretch, and if you're not feeling anything, cross the leg over. Let me show you from the side. It's really important that you do push your bottom back on this one, that you're not in an upright position. You need to be forward on it. And relax. Hip flexors, front of the thigh. Again, take one leg back. The difference being this time, I've actually got the toe down and the heel is raised. I'm going to take myself down, and then this is the important bit. I'm going to push my hips forward. Tummy needs to be in to help support the spine. So now you should be able to feel the stretch along the front of the hip. And again, we simply change over to do the same thing on the other side. So my heel is raised this time, not pushed down into the ground. Hold it there. And relax. Lovely. We're going to stretch out our chests now. So, just wondering if you can hear the traffic outside. Okay, all you're going to do is place the hands on the lower part of the spine, or the upper part of the body, should I say, and then you squeeze your elbows together. Keep your neck nice and long, and your ears should stay above your shoulders. So in other words, not tilting your head forward or leaning back. Keep it nice and upright. Chin level, should I say. That's the easiest thing. We're going to do the reverse of that. So, palms in front, separate your shoulder blades. So the lower part of your body can actually stay nice and tall. It's the rounding of the shoulders. That's what you're going for. Letting the chin just drop gently. And relax. I like to use one pole for my tricep stretch. So I'm sure you all know what you're doing. You just literally take the pole round, put it through, and just pull it down at the back. I like using the pole because it helps you keep in a good tall posture. Hold it there. The second one I'll do without the pole, just in case you haven't got any at home. And relax. So do exactly the same thing again, only this time the hand can go behind. You can push from the front and just gently encourage it over. Alternatively, take the hand over the top. Again, make sure you've got a nice tall posture. You're not leaning back. Place your hand wherever feels most comfortable. And relax. Well done. Okay, finally, legs nice and wide. I want you to take a moment to really enjoy being outside, enjoy the fact that you've just exercised and you're feeling good. You should feel proud of yourselves. So you can do this with or without your pole. I want you to take a nice big breath in through your nose, and then very, very slowly blowing out through the mouth. Allow the arms to just come back down and relax back down towards the ground. And again, big breath in. Feel the breeze. Listen to the sounds, whether it be the traffic, whether it be the wind, whether it be the birds. I've got seagulls in my garden. And again, take it up and relax. Well done, everyone. I hope you enjoyed your home walk session, and we'll see you again soon.